Hi, welcome to Cute and Glossy. Today we're going to make a 3-strand Dutch braid into a messy bun, and this video entires the complete explanation of a Dutch braid. I already made 2 straight partings in the front. You can see the tutorial at the Braid Zone channel. I take my first strand and divide it into 3 strands just by putting my fingers through the strands. So, my first strand, my second strand and my third strand. Take a closer look. The strands are going through my fingers. What I do next is that I take the outside strand, my first strand, with my middle finger. My pointer goes under the second strand and takes the third strand to place 2. Other side, exactly the same. My middle finger takes the first, my pointer goes under the second and takes the third underneath. The third strand goes through my pointer and my thumb. I'm going to make a Dutch braid. So next what I'm going to do is to gather in. I do have the strands in my right hand, so I gather in from the left side. I take a bit of hair, I hold it just for a moment between my thumb, just to get a chance to smoothen the hair, and then strand goes into the middle strand between my pointer and my middle finger. Here, this is the right place. And then I do the same again. I take my first strand with my middle finger, my pointer goes under and takes. Other side, do the same. My strands are in my left hand, so I take a new strand from the right side. I smoothen the part which I need to get it into my braid. I gather in the middle strand. I take my first with my middle finger, my pointer goes under and takes the third strand. Then I have a hand free to smooth my outside strand. Once again, take my gather, I smooth the part I need, bring it back, bring it into my middle strand, take my first strand, pointer goes under and takes. And I smooth and just pull a bit my outside strand. I'm one of those braiders who prefer gathering with her hands. You can also do it with a comb. So, take my gather, smooth, bring it in my middle strand, take my first strand, pointer goes under and takes. And then I smooth. Last time. I take, I smooth, bring it into the middle, middle finger takes the first strand, pointer goes under and takes the outside strand. And the outside strand, I grab it between my pointer and my thumb. Hope this makes sense. And in the next part of the braid I explain you how big you have to take your gathers. The first thing you have to know is that the gathers are depending on the size of your braid. So a tiny braid asks for tiny gathers. Tiny hair also asks for tiny gathers. The next thing you have to know is that you don't gather in more than the point of your braid. So I'll show you. Here is my braid. So when I take a gather, I don't take more hair than where my braid ends. So not more than here. So this is the place of my braid. Here's my hair. So I have this piece to gather in till here. Here's my braid, the end of my braid. Here is my hair. And I can gather till this point. last time. The end of my braid, my hair. And get her in. And this is how you do. We made a Dutch braid in the front, in the middle of the front. Now we're going to make a high messy bun. I spray your hair a bit wet. Also underneath, because there are a lot of flyaways. I brush your hair to one spot. Before I take my comb to finish it. I put my fingers around the complete tail. And I pull the hair between the elastic rubber band. I do it another time, exactly the same, and the third time, depending on the thickness of the hair, so I take my rubber band, I pull my tail, a part of the tail through the rubber band, and at the same time I turn my tail upwards. Then I make use of her natural curls by spraying them a bit and just playing with her hair. I use a few bobby pins just to hold the messy bun in place. So here you go, a Dutch braid in the front and a cute messy bun in the back. Thank you so much for joining us today and see you next time at Cute and Glossy.